Hey, yo, something came in the mail today. It's definitely not the end. This is it. MXR Rockman. There are daisy chains for Z-Rig. Oh yes, so here it is. This is a MXR Rockman X100 pedal. These are just brand new. Oh look, they actually give you a power supply, right? Now, what are the buttons? This is a European power supply. If this is a European power supply, I'm gonna throw this out the window, look. You know, for a Z pedal. Get out there. What else you get in here? User guide, a wee amp sticker, and a piece of Lego. That's obviously for your pedal board, but it looks like a piece of Lego, like. Anyway, amp sticker. It's got a wee baggie here. You've got distortion, edge, clean 1, clean 2, mode, chorus. And this is your input, gain and volume, input, output, control, and your AC thing there. So haven't really had a chance to use this yet, so I'm gonna sit down this afternoon, have a look at this. Been waiting months to get this. Like, surprise, surprise, it's actually an American adapter with it being an MXR pedal, but Anderton's, being the gentlemen they are in their Victorian fashion, have given us an adapter. What amazing guys, like, thank you very much. You know what I mean? Because for that Knox, I got no European one, like, but this is a proper power supply, like, so happy chappy I am, like. The MXR Rockman X100. These are very interesting pedalists. If you know any of the history behind this, these were originally actually a headphone amp. They're like a wee like multi-effects box that you like clip onto your belt. And they were developed by the Boston guitarist Tom Schultz. He was some like mad like electronic wizard, like, and he developed this wee headphone amp. And it was basically like a poor man's like multi-effects box. Like, I know Dave Mustaine out of Megadeth used one on the first Megadeth album because that's how he got a lot of the tones out of it, because he's no money to spend on pedals, like, so he had one. Well, it was the original headphone amp. And MXR have went and made it into a pedal, which is very interesting. Now, I remember seeing this last year, and I was always very interested by the MXR Rockman. You know, just the way it was like a wee multi-effects box, because I'm into like multi-effects and that Knox MG300. But I've seen this, and this sort of caught my eye. You know, it's very 80s, like, and it's very much, you know, arena rock in a box, you know what I mean? You know, you get some really nice sort of like some nice Boston tones, Van Halen and all, and, you know, and if you were reading this, this is March 2025's issue of Guitarist. It's got Brian May on it. You can probably get some really good Brian May tones out of this, like, and also some Scott Gorham Live and Dangerous tones. Cause it was actually the very start of the magazine, but I was just scrolling through it like a Bible, like, you know, trying to find where it was. So here it is here, right? This is the one I have now, but if you see here, that's what it was originally. It was like a wee guitar ace. Like, it just looks like it's basically like a guitar version of a Walkman, like, it's called a Rockman, and you clip it in your belt, you know. But that was it there originally. There's a good article about this, so let's give it a read. Rocking on, MXR revives Tom Schultz's fabled 80s guitar headphone amp, tone in its latest pedal. So here we go here. Now, it's quite a pricey pedal, like, it's £250, like, comes from the USA. It's got a analog tone processing pedal. Features buffered bypass, controls or a volume, input gain, mode switch, chorus switch, internal mono stroke stereo switch, and a bypass foot switch. Connections: standard input, standard output, control input, power, 9-volt DC adapter supplied. You would expect it for that amount of money, and they even gave us a UK one. Big up Andertons. And gets a score of an 8 out of 10. Like, I think that's pretty good for like a brand new piece of equipment, like, especially since it's designed from something from the 80s, like. So I'm very hyped up about this. Now the pros that they've written in this is a welcome revival of a lost sound, compact size, 4 distinct modes, and stereo chorus. And the cons, we've liked the wanted a dedicated headphone socket. Now, I mean, it is a stomp box, like, you know, obviously it'd be cool to have it and, you know, clip it onto your belt and all that is what it is, but like, if you're using this in the amp or like an interface, like, it's gonna have a headphone socket anyway, so to me that doesn't really, is it a con? I don't know. Well, once I get through it, this is just my first impressions of it. And you know, for me, like, I've never really been a big pedal guy. I have a Fender Champion 100. I nearly just use the onboard stuff for that, and I have a Knox MG 300, which I used to use like crazy about 3-4 years ago, like, and all it really gets used for now is just a tuner. You know, it's just, I don't own a good tuner, so I just have the tuner in that, and the only effects I use in that is a tube screamer and a phase effect, and that's all, and that's very rare to use that. I like to keep to the amp because I just love, you know, I love just cranking a good amp up and just getting a good tone. It's just, you know, so this has been the first pedal that's really caught my eye, you know, and I'm actually really excited for it. You know, I've been waiting to have a go on one of these for a good couple of months, so I'm gonna plug it in, play about with it for a while, do a wee tone demo on it. You know, I'm gonna try and play some stuff I've written, you know, just jam some stuff out that I've came up with. So, you know, as Mr. Jim Morrison says, we will see you on the other side. All 4 modes. So this is currently clean 1 with the chorus on it. So we'll do a bit of Californication on it. We're half a step down. I know that's not in the recording, but you know, I just think, no, it's half a step down, so let's go for it. That's always a tricky bit. So this is a clean 2. Some of this I haven't played in ages, so I'm a wee bit rusty at it, but it's just to give you like an essence of the sound. So we're gonna do a guess the riff. try something with the chorus on it. See how it goes. So there's no chorus now. This probably isn't a fit riff. This is about 10 years before, so there we go here. Definitely quite biting. Maybe just be worth just rolling that off slightly. So that was the MXR X100. Oh, sorry, MXR Rockman X100 stomp box. You know, it's a pretty cool bit of kit. It's a nice throwback to the 80s, like, and I like the way it's been, you know, modernized into a stomp box. Like, you know, because I remember hearing about them, like them headphone amps and all. Like, I remember Davis saying he had one and all. I was very intrigued by them, like, because, you know, like, I just love wee gadgets like that, and I just think if I was a guitarist in the 80s, I would definitely have that, like, and just been like Dave Mustaine and just use that to get all my tones out, like, because I'm a bit of a poor man when it comes to my guitar. Like, I just have I've had the same gear for like 3-4 years, and I love it. Like, you know, I just, once I get a bit of gear, I like it. I just can't really get rid of it, you know. I'm just too much sentimental value to it. But anyway, I tend to find that when you're using it with a Les Paul, if you just roll your tone back slightly, just ever so slightly, because it is quite bitey. You know, it is very, you know, traveling, very, you know, so if you just roll your tone of your guitar back, apart from that, great sounding pedal, you know, especially through them tone riders and pair ups and that Fender Champ 100, it just sounds amazing. Like, literally sounds like live in my sitting room here. So, here, well, 40th anniversary live aid coming up, so another reason to get one of these. You know, I'm a wee bit out of my depth for this as of yet, you know. I'm still getting used to this whole kind of content creation thing, and also just be kind to me, like, because I'm obviously not the best at it just yet, you know. I just jammed out a few sort of stuff, like, because it's just more of a sound based thing. I know it's probably not the best playing, it's not in time, you know, but it's just more to hear it, you know. As time goes on, I hopefully will, you know, go on to that, but yeah, you know, I've been learning like loads of John Sykes licks and all, and I was trying to get a few of them out there, but I was near just biting the neck. I just can't get them out, like, you know. I just the ham was just tired out and all. It was just like, you know, so it's another day, you know, another day that'll be done. But thanks for watching, and till next time, thank you.